to the Nerd Cave.
Today we are going to be teaching Kasey magic. Okay. This is a 60 card deck, a standard deck, and the way, here's just some basic rules. Each player starts out with 20 life, and you knock your player down to 0 to win. Cards that you can do that with are creature cards, spell cards, and creature card is a card like this. They have, what they tell you is how much damage they do, which is this one, the first number, and the damage, how much they can take, is the second number. And to cast them, you use
the
these
volleyball team at this time, JV
mana
and
cards.
varsity. Thank you.
You have to have enough to cast them, and the casting cost will be right there. And so then the spell cards are like this, and they'll say whether it's an instant or sorcery right there. And instant, you can cast it like anytime you want pretty much, and just do what it says. Or a sorcery card, you can only, like, you can do it on your turn. Okay. First, what you gotta do when you're starting a game is you draw 7 cards. Then you look at your hand. And if you don't like your hand, there's a thing called mulliganing, where you take the cards and you shuffle them, and then you, instead of drawing 7, you draw 6 cards. And you can do that until you like the cards that you have. Okay. And there are certain cards like this. It's a legendary creature, and you can only have one of this guy on the battlefield at once. And there's some cards that have certain abilities, like haste, which means that you don't have to wait for summoning sickness, so you can attack as soon as you put them out. But cards like this, which don't have haste, you have to wait a turn to attack with them. And there's other creatures that have abilities like lifelink and vigilance. Lifelink is where if you do 5 damage, you gain 5 life. And vigilance, if you, like, say you attack, you don't have to tap him. And there's also enchantments, which you cast them and they just stay on the battlefield, and you do what they say, and you can keep them as long as somebody doesn't destroy them. But like with instant sorcery spells, you only get to use them once, then they go in your graveyard. And when you're building a standard deck, you can only use like the newest sets. You can't use any like old cards. And you can use up to 4 of each card, but you can use more than 4, like mana, building a deck. And that's all you need to learn to play Magic.
Alright.
Thank you for watching.
See you guys next time.